The war, which began in May between Syrian government forces and foreign-backed insurgents, according to the United Nations, has left over 70,000 dead and over 1 million displaced. While blood is covering the streets, insurgents are making a heavy profit. According to the Turkish member of parliament, Rafik Erilmez, over 400 vehicles to date have been stolen from Turkey's southern Hatay province. Foreign-backed militants use the Bab al-Hawa border crossing in Syria to enter Turkey's Rihaniye district, where they steal cars and then use the same crossing to take them back to Syria.
Suriye'deki savaşın üzerinden 2 yıl geçti. Bu 2 yıl içerisinde
The Turkish government has left these borders open because it's more focused on taking over Syria than anything. The theft is a minor issue. The government is trying to take over whole region. Petty car theft is not going to set them back. But the insurgents who have been sent into Syria are making a lot of money. Not only they have completely destroyed the country, they are stealing all of the goods. Not only goods from Turkey, goods from Syria as well.
Since the borders are run by militants, it is easy for them to transfer the cars. According to sources, they also steal pickup trucks. In this case, they use them for transporting heavy weaponry and sometimes use them as a base to fire weapons.
Türk hükümetinin bununla ilgili olarak bir bilgisi olduğunu sanmıyorum. Bilgi de vermez zaten. Ama
the Turkish government is aware of the theft, but they ignore it. In August of 2012, a group of lawyers and me went to the Yalta border crossing. There was no patrol there, no custom, no security, nothing. We as a group of lawyers tried working together to put an end to theft. So the leader of the lawyers associations made plans for us to visit Syria to talk about possible suggestions in fixing the problem. Before we left, the Turkish government arrested 9 lawyers to prevent us from going.
The militants are also renting cars from local Turkish dealers, especially in the city of Antakya. They then take the cars to the border and sell them to make a heavy profit. This, according to Turkish residents, is happening with the knowledge of Turkish security. However, they say they are turning a blind eye.
Çok partili demokratik sisteme geçilmesine,
the war that is happening in Syria is a threat to Turkey on many fronts. In 2 years, they have destroyed the infrastructure and economy in Syria. Now they are affecting the economy in some of the southern towns in Turkey. These militants are stealing everything they get their hands on. Is it not enough that they take paychecks from America for the killings they are conducting in Syria?
The foreign-backed militants currently fighting the Syrian army have also been getting cars from Bulgaria, as the eyewitness who sent us these pictures you see on the screen claims are much cheaper. He also explained the militants were putting insurance on the cars, reporting them stolen, and then selling them at the border, thus cashing in twice.
Bilgilere sahip olduk. Bu bilgilerle ilgili olarak biz
the exact figures on how much they are actually stealing is hard to gather, as nothing is being recorded properly. However, Antakya has been hit hard. At the border, we have seen a dramatic increase in stolen Syrian goods as well. The Syrian government knows about the problem. They have even sent a letter to the UN about the problems they are facing on their side.
This is not the first time evidence has been brought up against the theft activity involving the foreign-backed militants currently fighting the Syrian government. In January 2013, the Syrian Foreign Ministry wrote a letter to the United Nations claiming Syrian rebels had looted 1,000 factories in the city of Aleppo. They also said the goods were being sold in Turkey with the knowledge of the Turkish government.
The ironic piece of the puzzle is this time it's the other way around, and the goods are being stolen from Turkey. Now the real question on everybody's mind is just how much the Turkish government is willing to let the foreign-backed militants get away with in efforts to fulfill the U.S.'s agenda of taking down Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Serena Shim, Press TV, Hatay, Turkey.